Hi everyone, I am Akshay and welcome to my channel Gacha Gaming. So today I am going to live stream of the Huanglong Act 7, Huanglong 1 Act 7. Uh, it seems last time we got some information that Jinhsi is actually searching for Jue. So I think we are going to carry forward in this from this point. Let's see what happens. Up till now, Act 6 was pretty amazing. We I mean the whole situation with the combat and the big monster, it was quite amazing. I loved all of it. So let's just see what does Act 7 has for us.
Onwards.
Head to Panhuan's restaurants and talk your friends.
Over here. Been waiting for ya. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Hey, Abby!
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark? Smells good. So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue.
Okay,
Two forces clashed and collided,
that
and later,
angle.
one of them emerged victorious. Vanquished General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with his body in a similar fashion. So, we took him to the academy for a checkup with VII. Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. It shares similar frequencies with tacit discord's reverberations. It resembles an echo processed by the data bank, stored inside your body instead of a terminal.
Okay, so in Genshin Impact we found Paimon. But whereas in Wuthering Waves, Abby was inside of our body. I mean, it was connected to our Tacit Discord or most probably stored inside our body in some sense.
In
That
other
seems
words,
interesting.
it's your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. Without you, it can't manifest.
Hmm.
That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or maybe the two of you together?
Hmm.
And Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your spectrums. She found a new power source within you, similar to the Crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord you defeated in Norfolk Barrens. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. In other words, there's a deeper connection between the two of you. Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency.
Okay. So Abby gives us energy, or the all of that energy it consumed. Convergent codependency.
To put it simply, you are connected. While you are two separate individuals, your energies and vitals can affect each other, for better or for worse. You may even feel each other's emotions. The bond between you and this creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. However, if one is harmed, the other suffers. Fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, It's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, it can seek shelter inside your body for safety.
Sounds complicated. Let's talk about it
Okay,
later.
now that's pretty much it. Bajra was
Let's
going to explain it.
Gacha.
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Threnodian?
Yep.
Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely. Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of. That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a super-duper cool one.
Oh
Rarest
yeah.
of them all.
You sure didn't add anything extra? That does sound like the Baiji I know.
Yeah, no way Baija talks like that. She's more of a data dump kind of person. Super duper cool? Nah, too extra for her. Seems like you're trying to boost your ego a bit.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Bajra's exact words, that is what she meant. She mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved
Beyond our
in
imagination.
Those echoes are rare, though.
Neither I nor
Bajra,
Baiji.
an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out
Who
where
knows?
it came
We'll
from.
find other cool though.
Who knows?
Most
We may
probably.
find other cool echoes. So,
Sure, sounds doable.
do you know where exactly he absorbed you? Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask him?
Because they know I don't remember.
Yeah, it happened before he lost all memories, so we have to ask you.
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably...
Aha! Finally, someone with common sense. That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't remember anything before I showed up. Maybe... Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't
His
hear
sleeping quality
anything?
is really something.
Wow, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something.
I'd prefer it not to stay awake all the time. Please no, there are things I don't want it to hear.
So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. You can dive into it, and everything goes quiet. The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired and hungry fast. So I have to crawl back in for more rest. I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense. Regular echoes need to be powered by the terminal, too.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname. No wonder everyone... Denomination? What's that?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. They're named based on their characteristics, abilities, and places of origin.
My denomination. It's... What? No way! No way! That's not fair! If all the special echoes have names, how can I not have one?
Yeah.
I don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. Oh, there's nothing left. Next time time. Next time, I'll definitely save some for you. Just give me a name. Please? A name? Now?
Yep.
Yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Chisha.
Okay.
That sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
I just came up with it. It's my new name now.
With your old name and memories all gone,
Yeah, exactly. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking.
You having a name should make things easier.
That's true. Let's see. You wanna? Nah, absolutely no. That's too. Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the or maybe since you can fly and you got those long ears.
Righteous
why don't
Raptor.
you call yourself
Valor Hawk. Flying
Righteous
Fury.
Raptor? No, absolutely no. Why do they all sound so cringy? Why? I love it when people call me the Zhinzhou Speedster. Doesn't that sound awesome? Huh?
Absolutely
Sure,
no.
if you say so.
Absolutely not this, absolutely not that. What do you want? Let's make it simple. Why don't you just call yourself Abby?
Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... Wait, why does it sound so random? You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you?
Why not? Simplicity works wonders. Abby means joy. What you bring to us. Man,
So,
that thumb was
is it because I've been saying absolutely
actually very
no a lot?
long.
Why is it suddenly so quiet? Is it not happy with the name? Why though? Can't think of anything better that's catchy, impactful, and clever all at once.
Yep.
Abby... Abraxas? What's wrong? What are you muttering about? I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like it. You came up with it for me. My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from the little... I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from. It might not lead us to other special echo...
maybe we can start with Abby's special abilities instead. Each special echo has a unique ability. We can compare what
Right.
Abby does with
It
our
was
records
Abby's
of
power that
other
helped her
echoes to
Yep.
see what...
Likely
Why
so.
do you sound so unsure? Didn't you see it
It
all
happened
with
so
your
fast I
own
didn't get a
eyes?
clear look. I'd be more sure if I can see it again.
Abby, can you show us again? I'm super curious how... Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. Let's...
Move to the open space there.
All right, all eyes on me.
Okay. And it is going to fail.
What's going on? I'll try again, just you see.
Okay.
What? Just a little slip, that's all.
You gotta trust me.
Back then, I just stood in front of him, and that big bad Drenodian monster thing just left.
Left.
So, you didn't really do anything? Huh? No, I definitely did something. Like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, activates automatically.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet. Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really. But think about it. I just stood there and did nothing. And then, hey, Rover, get behind me next time we run into anything. Okay? I'll keep you safe.
Okay.
You're so real for that, Abby. You bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect him.
That's very reassuring to hear, but it seems
We still need to figure out my past
I
first.
can't Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's... Our Sentinel Jue can look into the future. Nothing ever deviates from its predictions. It has already sort of guided you to the Norfolk Barrens through Madam Magistrate's messages, right?
So I think now we are going for Jue. And we are going to find Jinhsi there.
Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our magistrate and
Yep.
our sentinel again.
I'll pay Jinhsi another
I'm
little
sure
when she
they can
returns.
offer you some more.
Relax, relax. You have me now.
I
remember?
gotcha.
Speaking of that, so this Sentinel can predict the future?
It's almost as
That
cool as
sounds cool.
mine.
The name... What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it a visit...
I don't know how the food is
Santa-
gonna taste.
Our Sentinel protects every one of us.
Of course it's cool.
Why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just...
Is your stomach a black hole?
I can't help it. I'm always starving.
After parting with Yang, you travel around Zhinzhou with Abby while waiting for the replies from Jinhsi several days later.
Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang and Chisha? I love their food so much.
Man,
Yummy, yummy.
this much food.
Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up.
No.
You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory?
Okay. This time I saw more. This time I saw something different.
Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon. And then there were all these bad things going on with lots and lots of tacit discords. But the Sentinel saved the day.
Yep,
How
sounds
exactly
like
did
this.
it protect everyone again? Oh, in your dream it made the time different there.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
the time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords.
Man, this scene, Jue's animation, design, awesome. Full out of full marks for that, man. Really awesome.
The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters out. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords, where people lived peacefully. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slow time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream,
Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? Then I'm sure you're not from around here.
We are not from around here.
Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Boy, save your food.
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
It's a good friend of mine.
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echoes there are next level.
That seems like a foreshadowing. Might be the country we are getting after 1.4, that is in 2.0. Might be named as Rhinus or Rinus. We'll see.
Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains why you don't know about Mount Firmament. Legends say Mount Firmament is where the first people
It
of
looked like a jewel
Zhinzhou
statue of Sentinel
I've
Jue.
never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back.
So I think we decided that we have to go to Mount
Let
Himamang.
me take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If it... anything goes down, just give... be up in a jiffy, I swear.
And to City Hall. Sanhua.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today?
I'm here for Jinhsi. I have questions about the
I
Sentinel.
regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament.
In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
For days. So you don't know what she's up to.
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Zhinzhou is still unstable. After our,
What's
when
going
we
on?
captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel.
Okay.
It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtained in order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location.
Does Jinhsi bring anyone with her? Bodyguards? Can you get in touch with them?
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone.
Alone.
The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human
For the
resources.
moment, still.
Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution.
Yep. I need to go to Mount Firmament to meet the Sentinel. Jinhsi might be in trouble, and I want to help.
Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied
That's all.
by a special
Where can I find this
wayfinder.
Verator then?
Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does.
Alright.
I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost. This worry about her safety won't leave me.
It's
In
okay.
her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure.
That does not sound
Madam
good.
Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic.
That's
Rover,
okay.
Mount
We are going to
Firmament
save her.
is a dangerous place. Please take care. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
Abby, are you there?
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. And don't worry if there's any danger coming.
I'll wake
or-
up like awkward
well,
just like
unless
that.
there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Bye bye, Abby. Good night.
Let's head to the ferry.
Mm-hmm. Where is that ferry? I think I need to go out
Mount
first.
Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
Okay, where is that ferry? Luckily, I have a teleportation point active near that. How can we teleport to that location? Nope.
Onwards.
That looks like a dope boss. I will try it out later.
Onwards.
Visually, man, Wuthering Waves is so beautiful. Uh, okay. It's visually
Are
so
you trapped here by the
beautiful,
rain?
amazing. I'm waiting for someone.
I happen to be waiting for someone too.
Changli. Are you the wave rider?
I am Changli, your wayfinder.
Changli, yeah, wayfinder.
Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it.
Okay,
Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
that it is a mountain. Is the place where Jinhsou was founded.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home,
Ah,
he found a world transformed.
mountain like Jinhsi.
Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving,
Whoa.
reflecting the actual time that is passed outside.
So it's nearly 10 times the time is slowed on the mountain.
Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before.
What happened?
The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel,
causing it to lose control of its powers.
Dead end with no way out.
That could explain the temporal disruptions.
And you are heading straight into the dead end.
Which me. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder.
Thank you.
Jinhsi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Sahua said she might be in danger.
She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinhsi left for
Scales
Mount
began
Firmament,
appearing on her body and her resonance
scales
ability was
began
weakening.
appearing on her body. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well.
Oh man.
That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go.
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinhsi.
Why would you tell me? How would you know I'd go to the city hall? I think second question answers
It's
it all.
no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers.
Your memory loss and Jinhsi's
considering your
prolonged
memory
absence.
loss. I need to tell you the truth. Because you've been the top priority.
The sole concern
No,
of our
the
enemy, the
sole-
Fraxidus.
That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join
Before
their
our
side
battle with
before
the
our
reviving
battle with the
Trenodian.
reviving.
Yep.
It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Why do you care so much about me? It seems everyone is interested in me. Why do they care so much? Let's not be so egoistic.
Records at the Grand Library
Would dare
tell
to
a
enter
tale
Murphy
of someone who
sense, and
dared
they
to
emerged
enter Mount
unscathed,
Firmament
as if
after
Time had
the
no hold on
Sentinel's
them.
descent. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual.
You think that person is me?
Is it you? If not you, who else could it be?
I don't know. How would I know?
It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me?
Yes, the strange time pattern can hurt me. I am the key to solving a dilemma, then why ask?
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
Let us go.
The rain is subsiding,
And the
and
sky,
the sky
will soon clear.
It's time for us to head out.
Let's go. Now I get the hype about Changli. She's just so gorgeous, beautiful, sassy.
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming.
Yep.
Some people must be itching to pounce.
And how do we cross it?
The bridge has broken.
That was weird. What's this?
Judging by its design and intricate details,
Code
it
of
must be...
Savante.
This is what they call a chronosorter.
And what is that?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state.
Ah, so we can use this to repair the bridge.
My master once told me about the court of Savante, and their dedication bore fruit
Such
in the
as
form
this
of...
chrono sorter.
But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament?
To keep it away from people with ill intentions?
This
Might be.
chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless of... Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
That could also be a possibility.
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear... Let's give it a try.
Use the chronosorter to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of the space. Move the timeline to the right or fast forward to have effective range. Okay, got it. Activate. So we need a time when bridge was active. Okay, so it only works in peaks, either leftmost or rightmost. Let's go. What's this? Wind chimer. Go further into Mount Firmament.
Lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination? Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
Lend me your strength.
Ready for battle. Tell truth
Like this? Lend me your strength.
What?
Thine harmony. Sacred light. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Lend me your
Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated
I
your
must say,
arrival.
man, I am a really big fan of Wuthering Waves combat system. It's just amazing. I mean, I also love Genshin's combat
sealed.
system, but I also love Wuthering Waves combat system. It's like Genshin's combat system
It's the
is
photon barrier.
it makes you
Another
comfortable.
invention
It
from the
makes you
court
feel
of
at ease.
Cervante.
I mean, some enemies can make your headache, but it's on the softer side.
Specific steps
But
must be followed
whereas
to undo
Wuthering
the
Waves
barrier.
gameplay, combat
Rover,
system,
I'll guide you.
it's like you are running all of the time. Attack this, attack that, change that character, bring that character. It's both have their own position, and I love both of them. Okay, photon walls usually appear in such element. Both ranged attacks and melee attacks and deviate photon dispelling on photon melee attacks.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Long range. I don't have any long range weapons. I shall try melee weapon.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Okay. Why does it look cracked? Ah, I love physics.
So it can't hurt me.
No, it can't hurt you. What happened? Is this the effect of the strange time pattern you mentioned?
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth, leaving Mount Firmament, could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls.
So it's not like some sort of a time travel area. If you live 10 years in the Mount Firmament, and after you leave the Mount Firmament, if it were some sort of a time travel area, it would have been like when you came outside of the Mount Firmament, you should be of the same age, but the world has moved 30 years. But it's like, but what they have shown is, if that even if you leave after 10 years, spending 10 years in Mount Firmament, and if you leave, your body will also age accordingly, and it will look like that you are of 30 years old. So it does not stop your growth. So if you stay 50 years, you are most likely to die as soon as you step foot outside of the Mount Firmament.
Leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong.
And now where can we find Jinhsi? We have to find her as well.
As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinhsi.
Ice.
The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning.
Jinhsi.
We can't waste a moment. Jinxi's fate isn't the only one. We need to hurry to Hongzhen, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinxi.
Onwards. Onwards.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Changli, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. but I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me.
We won't let you go down. Don't say it like that. Okay, what does this map look like? Oh, great. Oh man, there are frozen people inside.
What's the matter?
I dreamed of this place.
You dreamed of Hongzhen?
Yep. You described your dream from last night.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
I dreamed of Hongzheng being attacked by TDs. I dreamed of the Sentinel protecting people here.
What you just described closely aligns. Over a century ago, a vast horde. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating
Keeping those
time.
monsters at bay.
Rover, perhaps
That dream is
that
more than just a dream.
is-
It's
it
a
could
memory.
be a glimpse into your own past.
Yep. Let's go. Praxitas.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of
They'll
Mount
seize any
Firmament.
opportunity to intercept our
With the
path. They've
Fraxis
laid a
now
trip
targeted.
in Hongzheng.
But every trap has its weak points.
What's this?
Someone has used their resonance ability here.
It's Jinhsi.
And it seems like she used it in the traces lead deeper into the heart. Let's keep moving.
Let's go.
The traces
They're
end
also
here.
frozen.
Let's search.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Most probably Jinhsi.
Must be Jinhsi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
The traces disappear by the pond.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
One more remains. I think I opened all of them.
Another photon barrier.
Okay, I entered it earlier before than I was expected to do.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, there are honored guests.
Oh,
No need to be tense.
Obasa.
In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Zhinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened.
Yup.
It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Zhinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young sir? What shall I call you?
Ah, my name.
My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Yep, let's go. Learn about the life of Hongcheng residents. Let's follow Xinyi. I will talk to Hongcheng residents later. Come.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jinhsi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
The Truth Seeker's Pass.
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
But you know, one thing that kind of likes irritate me is that whenever the rover has to do some thinking, he's like that. I mean, you don't have to act like that to tell us you are thinking. We know you are thinking. We get to select the dialogues.
Lady Xinyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
Dragon scales, huh? Could it be due to her
I'm
connection with
fine.
Jue?
How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able... I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel.
Sentinel's condition is
This
getting
can only mean
worse.
one thing. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time.
We need a Sentinel to stabilize the time
The
flow.
Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber.
The Fraxitus
where
likely
it moved,
swarmed it
but
soon
little
after.
did they know. We had a defense system in place. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops. To get
Huanglong chamber.
inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Okay. That's what the Truth Seeker's path is.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured.
Leave it to me. I must do it.
The Fraxitus will most likely attack this place once I
You
leave.
must stay here
I
and get it.
implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxitus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. I never intended to believe their
But I was
baseless...
not surprised to hear it.
The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power.
Take control of your own destiny.
Once we save the Sentinel from danger,
And then she left.
Don't do much talk. Let's go just behind her.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up.
How
The
did this?
Huanglong chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I don't think so. Might be.
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the
Will be
Mianlu
left
chamber will be
vulnerable
left
to reflect
vulnerable
its
to the
potential
Fraxidus.
realization.
We must keep them at bay.
Yep.
Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to
This
meet
is
up
giving you
with
an opportunity
Jinhsi.
to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest.
Bye bye. Let's go.
I will send some men to open up the side exit for you.
Okay.
Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi.
Please leave
Li,
it to us.
in this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Head to the Truth Seeker's Pass.
Onwards.
Did Xingyi and Jinhsi know each other?
Jinhsi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinhsi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
Forgive me.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xingyi mentioned.
Yep.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter.
It should be
It should
one
work in similar ways with the one we saw near the
there.
luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first.
What is it, Changli?
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the court
Mortals
of
aren't
Savante
supposed to be
create
able to
such-
comprehend
I've
it.
never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time.
Could it be that Jue did it himself and named it upon those people?
Unless the Sentinel
Yep.
willingly
Sentinel
taught
taught them, or maybe?
But why? We need to focus on items related to the court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Maybe. Let's start. What does this mean? Activate. Okay, this straight. Okay, so I will need to use this. Break 2, use this, break other 2. What?
Onwards.
Ah. Can you just stop irritating me?
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter.
Okay. But when I use Chronosorter, it becomes active.
Onwards.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter.
Is there anything else that can help? What's this supposed to do? Okay, we have another chrono sorter. Leap device. Ah, nah.
Forgive me. Onwards.
Anything else that we could use? Let's see, if I do A, the last one is hidden. These broken walls, could they help in somehow?
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff?
Yep.
Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Okay. But I will just have to find the adequate rotation. Yep, and it's done.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want. Onwards.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Evil be cleansed.
Ready for battle. Tell truth from the sun. Wind Rider. Don't worry.
Evils be gone. Like this? nevermore. Strike is one. I might shine through. The sky beckons. Let it end.
You're wide open. Settle. Tell truth from the sun.
Lend me your strength. Fast in starlight. Strike fast. Forgive me. Sacred light. Oh, stars. Heed my calling.
Ready for battle. Tell truth from the sun.
Like this?
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have
Let's see. Okay, what do we need?
the glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
Did the court of Savante build this too?
Yes. The flare crests
But they can be
have a
deciphered with
complex-
patience.
See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
That's why the corresponding star has dimmed.
Yes. We still need the other two flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's
Jinhsi was injured.
She is we are running.
Out of time. So let's not waste time talking.
Decades have passed, but those researchers present
I'm not going to read all of it.
still. The Sentinel situation is worse than
It
we
already
thought.
sent to one for a moment.
With one of the temporal
It's no longer the power to
programs
restore time.
lost,
Instead, you could all stop and rewind
So
it.
the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes,
The temporal disruption
The
will
temporal
spiral out of
dis-
control and will all of Jinzhou.
so the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt.
Is there any way to cure the
There's nothing
Sentinel?
we can do.
At least what is
At
sent in
least
the
that's what
records.
Only the Mianlong chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel.
But it won't heal
But
it
it won't.
completely.
In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
Might be, I think, Abby shall do the
The
resonance.
Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate
So
its
induced
Their
resonance.
experiments resulted in the first
A man-made
chronosorter.
resonance object, so it worked.
No. A chronosorter can only
It's no match for the
rewind
Sentinel's
time within
immense
a narrow
power.
range.
If objects didn't
It's
work,
no
then
match
what?
for the Sentinel's immense
Then
power.
what if it was a person, Jinhsi?
We are getting closer and closer to the truth.
Mhm.
2 more flare stones left.
We must find Jinhsi. Yep.
Onwards. The sky beckons. Evil be cleansed.
Ready for battle.
This?
Nice.
What's it gonna be this time?
The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the...
This does look like viable.
Collapsed gate with this chronosorter.
Another stone. Now we just need one more.
One last flare stone to go. There's a...
Could these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want.
Does
Nearby.
just need something?
Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us.
We've reached the carrier lift.
To the lower tier.
Onwards.
Jinhsi's notes. No, someone else. These are all experiments.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question.
Rather
The
with the sentinel.
chronosorters... No, it was nowhere near enough. The chrono... Plus, as artificial...
The
According
capacity
to the
is
Court
limited.
of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance awakening.
A destined fight between Jinhsi and the
Yes.
Sentinel.
That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinhsi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities.
Did the Code of
Once
Savante
countless
succeeded?
chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies.
All the machine turned to
But they
dust
were
without
one
exception.
chronosorter briefly showed the this
Before breaking
proved
apart.
that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance. The research log mentioned that it's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
What is overclocking?
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And
It doesn't sound like a
no,
good thing.
It's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records.
And that is?
The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success,
It's about to break the
just as the
computer.
chronosorter was about to, and the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter.
When the
thanks to
chronosorter
that
armor
order.
break down, energy transmission?
Do you have an idea?
Might have. Go deeper into the Truth Seeker's Pass.
Jinhsi.
Finally, we got up to Jinhsi.
You.
Rover is special.
The temporal
temporal
disruption cannot
disruption.
hurt him.
I.
But Changli, you're... Shh.
I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend
As
to
a
keep
teacher
it.
and courtier, it is
As
only
your
right for me to
And
do
let's
so.
not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
Mm-hmm.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
Yep. I don't mind helping you again. I'm here to find out about my past.
As we headed toward Mount Firmament, Rover mentioned a strange dream.
Flashback of his lost memories.
Jue and Mount Firmament.
I see. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon
Then we
as
can finally talk
possible.
into in person. I will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past?
Past Jinhsi.
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount. As time passed and its
The
condition
flow of time
worsened,
dependency because it
flow of time
flow.
only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with
This
the
will
Sentinel.
enhance my
Let's
power
say
beyond
you
its
can
limit.
achieve all that.
Do you understand what it is at stake for yourself? Death?
I understand. I share a resonance
Which
connection
is, but I
with
never took
Jue.
time to get to know it. I've
I
been
never
blind to
took
its
the
suffering
time
for
to
so long.
Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect
To
of
protect
its
local
efforts.
people.
Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords
To
through
the
its.
barren
So
wasteland
what do
today.
you plan to do, Jinhsi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, today it's Mount Firmament.
But tomorrow it could all be all of
I-
Zhinzhou.
If it truly comes down to that,
I will fulfill
it's the
Jue's
only
prophecy
way
myself.
to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Mount
Have you
Phenomenon.
thought about the consequences, Jinhsi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel.
Overclock at any
We
moment.
both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever.
The chronos are
Or
shedding
even
under
just
immense pressure.
On top of that, do you honestly believe
But
you
in
can
your current
fight?
condition,
I can see right through your facade, Jinhsi.
you're essentially committing
You're
suicide.
essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best.
You're everyone
When have you
for what
ever-
you believe in.
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die
I don't need to
eventually.
stay long as long we get to achieve more.
Jinhsi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then
You can save and protect these people
and
for
protect-
years to come.
Changli.
Jinhsi, I don't intend to stop you.
I know you have made
I
up
know
your
you've
mind.
made up That's why I brought Rover.
Traveler
You
here.
may have already guessed it.
He fought by Sentinel
Rover
side during
is
initial
indeed
release,
the
also the
hero
mysterious
who
visit
fought by our
of the Mount
Sentinels.
Phenomenon.
All evidence we've gathered. If anyone can help us with the situation
Yep.
at Mount Firmament,
I can help it.
it must be Rover.
I don't remember anything, but I can fight. I'm strong, it wouldn't hurt to help. There might be other options.
Thank you, my teacher.
Lastly,
You know how
we still don't know for sure
we can
how the
actually meet it face to
Fraxidus is
face.
keeping our Sentinel trapped.
They might be using
This
the Court
will
of
determine
Savante's
if you can
mechanism.
actually- Yes. It could be any of these scenarios.
We should get an answer soon.
Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone
There's
chamber
one more for
behind
sure.
its entrance gate.
Let's get moving.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
I think to unlock this, I need to break them. Yep, it opened.
It worked. The court of Cervantes said many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Huanglong chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out! Embrace the change!
One with the sounds.
Now that's a hassle. I'm fine.
Swift and resolute.
Now that's a hassle.
One with the sounds.
Take 4.
Take 4. I'm fine.
The hour is upon us.
Together we fight! Fluorescent shadows.
Man, this signature echoes are amazing, man.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Mm-hmm. Enter the secret tunnel. That was nice. Sort of skiing.
The cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key.
Mm-hmm. I will do.
I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinhsi.
Where are you going?
Please don't forget, I am your
To
wayfinder.
ensure you meet up with Jinhsi.
From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can
Okay,
do
madam.
for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been... You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
The Fraxidus are here for me.
Yes, They've been constantly
Interested
watching
in your
you.
every move, they can never seem to
Interested
take
in
their
your
eye off you.
By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
Take us to Jue.
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Whoa. Awesome. I like this smile.
Changli,
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has her plans.
Function.
I don't believe.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xinyi!
Hey, I'm going faster than you.
The Mianlung chamber is open now. You can proceed inside.
Let's
Before you go, there's something important
about the
I need to
Fractalians
tell you.
imprisoned your
Changli was
sentinel.
right. They use the court of
In its
Cervantes
resting
Reserve.
chamber. How
They
did they
use
do
the
it?
chronosorters.
Oh.
Our captured artificer revealed that
Santa
the
Death's got to
Fraxidus sent a
investment
death
fund. They
squad
had
to
twofold
it
plan.
first, to place the
While it
chronosorter
was
in
still
the
operational, and
Mianlung
second,
chamber
to
while
lure
it
the
was still
sentinel
operational.
back to infantry.
Although their death squad was no match for the sentinel, by forcing its
How
hand,
would some
what if the
chronosorters trap the
Fraxidus
sentinel?
modified those chronos, a whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits? All
It is
working,
one massive
but not
blow.
even that was enough to take down the sentinel. After the first hit,
They set up the modified
they
flares
set up modified flare crests in the Mianlung chamber. It prevented the sentinel from replenishing energy.
Movements and
So,
perception.
we must free the sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more The people of Hongzhen have lived with the sentinel for generations.
Good shape or not.
But now, the Fraxidus
They
want
won't
to
just stop in one
capture
minute. I'm
the
sure you
sentinel.
didn't come here just for
They
the
want-
sentinel.
Please tell us what you know,
Madam
Madam
Magistrate.
Yes.
I'll tell you everything. This is finding into the take part and share the theory about the situation. Did it on side so.
So the sentinel is actually injured.
Plans are devious
And
as always.
Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan, so it's always a challenge to decipher the sentinel's intentions. There were many theories, but now that I reflect on it,
Perhaps the sentinel saw into the potential of to one
perhaps
day
the
restore the
sentinel
temple
saw
show the
in
survival
you.
issues
I
in
just never
habitation.
thought.
Follow through with that
It was
prophecy.
here on this very mountain. Back then, I was too young to
Even
remember
with the image of
anything.
Phantom slipped from our
But
mind.
this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me.
Memories long buried
Memories long buried.
with sudden clarity.
Lady Xingye.
I was born with my life,
I
my
was born
everything
with my
connected
life,
to our sentinel.
My everything. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinhsi.
The girl who used to laugh with pure
The girl
joy,
who
she
used
felt
to
this
laugh
the
with
Mount
pure joy.
Firmament on her face.
I'm a seed, born on Mount Firmament. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what
matter what
temporary choices you
happens,
make, please
or what
remember, the
choices
people
you
of
make,
Zhongshan will always have your
Mount
back.
Firmament has been stagnant for eternity.
Okay.
Perhaps a sudden crack of... Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut.
What will happen if I hit this frozen one? Nothing. Head to
Jinhsi,
Mianlong chamber.
So far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
Relation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or lie,
we have to do
I
this.
have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself. Onwards.
Wow. The beauty of this scenario, man. Just so lovely. Each and every second that I play this game, I'm just
The
amazed
Mianlong
at
chamber
every
should be
second.
deep in the cave.
It's so beautiful. The combat is
Let's
amazing. I love this game, man. For those combats, I will come back later. I will have to go through with the story quest first.
This must be the Mianlong chamber.
Seems like it.
We should now help the Sentinel break free from the flare crest spines.
The water surface isn't moving at all.
Chronosorters nearby
So
may
then the
have
body
frozen this body of
maybe
water
caused by
in
the temporal
time.
disruptions here.
Either way, we can use it to our advantage.
We can
are
walk
too
over the water
far away
now.
to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding.
Why? Whoa. Wow. Man. Goosebumps. Literal goosebumps. Another 3 stars we will have to break. Inspect the hibernation
The
pod.
flare crest. The sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something under.
Nothing much in this state. Yep, this one looks
The water
perfect.
level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
The flare stone is right here. But we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there. Onwards.
This one.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
For now, till truth decide.
Evils be gone. Like this?
Strike is one. Fluorescent shadows. Take flight. Ha!
Okay, to even break this, I need to break this.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around. Lend me your strength. I might shine through. Vessel end.
You're wide open.
Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Lend me your strength. Bask in starlight. Sacred light.
Ready for battle. Till truth decide. Wind Rider.
Evils be gone. Like this? Embrace the oneness.
Strike is one. Fluorescent shadows. Evil be cleansed.
You're wide open. Till truth decide. Don't even worry.
ready for battle.
Break! Till
I can take it.
This? Embrace the energy of your strength.
Let it end.
You're wide open. Unstoppable.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Zhinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty sentinel.
Origins of
With a
Jinhsi.
burst of energy, our sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lung, and dark
Non-Jinhsi.
clouds gathered. The sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life.
It is Jinshui's
The
backstory.
resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Zhinzhou.
Jinhsi. The deceased infant. Here is it.
Yes,
It's me.
it's me. I've lived in Zhinzhou my whole life, and never, to me, Jue is more than just our sentinel. I've been thinking about it. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother? Now I understand why. Because I am the sentinel's resonator. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, in our sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the sentinel has been waiting for.
But my body cannot hold up much
I
longer.
have to go and face it while I still can,
To learn the truth or complete
learn
our
about the truth.
destined battle.
or complete our destined battle.
You can still give up, as you find I don't want to see you suffer.
Give up my duty.
I never thought about it.
I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you,
That gave me
Changli,
the courage to
even
push
Jue's
on.
decision to bring me back to life. Whether out of pity,
You thought
Jinzhou
it
holds
wants me every
everything
time.
that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind.
But you won't.
I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power.
Saving it means saving myself.
Saving it
Do you
means
have to
saving-
fight the Sentinel?
If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel
One life may be
and to
lost,
defend Zhinzhou.
but many will be saved.
One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying.
Not
yet.
matter how slim that chance may be.
We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we?
I trust your decision.
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened. Thank you, Rover.
I'm always there for you. I'll make sure you turn out safe. I'm always here for you. Be a little romantic, man.
My teacher Changli told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount
I
Firmament.
need your support in that decision.
But don't worry, I'm prepared. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Approach the stone. Does it have any meaning? Nah.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
Aye, aye, Captain. I also need to open this. If it's not meant for here, how am I supposed to open that? There has to be one nearby. How can I open it any other way? Okay, might be below here. It's okay, I'll come back later. Open the chrono sorter to adjust the water level. But why? Approach and activate the flare chain to put up the flare.
One last flare stone to go.
Now I can use it. Nice. Boom. Boom.
Good. Now we can get that flare stone.
A saber tooth.
Like this? Universe in my psyche. Strike is one. Lend me your strength. Sacred light. Evils be gone. Clarity. Like this. Banish all vice. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Lend me your strength.
You're wide open.
Like this? Together we fight. Chi lasts evermore. Strike is one. Yeah! Strike fast. Evil be cleansed.
Oh wow.
Lend me your strength. Together we fight.
And with that, it opens.
The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes, I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Come back, my boy.
Jinhsi, it has been quite some time.
It's a granny voice.
And greetings, Lord Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now?
Lord Arbiter.
One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Zhinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment.
What do you mean by Arbiter?
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe.
Aye, Captain.
Jinhsi, your journey has been an arduous one.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more.
All I seek is
All
the
I
truth.
seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger.
Please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns.
The timing will not be optional for
The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis,
one must act with expedience.
For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Huanglong chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidas have conspired against this one.
The mainland chamber can no longer prolong. If you die, what will happen to Zhinzhou?
Zhinzhou.
The city of Zhinzhou will be no more.
Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of over the past millennia, one has otherwise. The temporal disruption would wreak havoc not
It would
only
happen
on
only
Mount
get a
Firmament,
twisted life form. What will happen to them?
Jinhsou shall forever remain frozen
The
in
past
time.
and the future melt into one,
The past
rendering life
and the future
indistinguishable from
melt
death.
into one,
Ceremony rituals and
rendering
endless
life
battle process,
indistinguishable from
providing
death.
joy and sorrow into an
All
eternal blur,
inhabitants of Jinhsou,
until
it
time
is this
fulfills
one's
to
own
exist.
doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to free. In
And the
that moment,
customer
Jinhsou will fall into stillness. But
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
this is not the optimal solution. But it suffices as an option.
Please, forgive me. But I cannot do as you say. A decade. A
What if
century.
nobody, by the time that would have turned
What
its
if
back
nobody?
on the
And who
Forbidden
would be
City?
willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Yep.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. Magistrate Jinhsi, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Zhinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold, after one's passing.
That's a long one.
You once predicted a destined battle between
Is
us.
it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning.
Did it all become clear?
By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you say?
Going against fate to keep Zhinzhou safe.
Jinhsi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety.
What if I help her? Is there really no chance for her to live?
You're only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinhsi's odds of survival by a fraction.
By a fraction.
Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinhsi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion. When she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then we may still miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinhsi's fate will be sealed.
I will do everything I can to keep Jinhsi safe.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Zhinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Zhinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise?
From you.
You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Zhinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move.
in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Zhinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Okay. Leave Manlung chamber. How am I supposed to do that?
Onwards. Onwards.
Right.
Lord Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Lord Arbiter.
Government must be guided by virtue. Jie, do you keep this in mind?
Yes. Virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinhsi, bearing Zhinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light is in.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
Domain.
This entrance leads to one's sonoral sphere. Magistrate Jinhsi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Zhinzhou.
Only you can open this sonorous sphere. The key to Jinhsou lies in your
If I
hand.
open it, Jinhsi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far. And though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power.
She all of Jinhsou in time.
Now, please.
Rover,
I will open the entrance once you're ready.
I have been preparing for this moment.
Man, she was born ready. Let's go.
Leaving Zhinzhou behind fills me with regret. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history. With generations
By the
witnessing
protector, Huanglong
they
safety.
deserve a bright
Future.
I want to protect Zhinzhou in my own way. Let's begin.
Scenery. Scenery looks voila. So we are getting a big boss fight. Use the grapple to rapidly approach you.
Fluorescent shadows. Evil be cleansed.
Whoa, man! She can do up to 30,000.
Oh,
25,000. Show me. Wow! I will have to build my Jinhsi now.
negligence on my part. So be it.
Okay.
Negligence on my part. Onwards.
Whoa.
The sky beckons. Sacred light. Thus it ends. Strike fast. Evil be cleansed.
78k. Whoa! Man, she hits like a tank.
Thus it ends.
80,000.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinhsi.
What do I need to do? Why did my HP got so...
However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down.
Okay.
You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light, but I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Zhinzhou.
Seems like queue for the rover. Oh.
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinhsi
So it seems like we even have authority over Jue itself, from the sound of it.
This one has heard your decision.
Whoa.
What do you think of this?
They deserve a bright future.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Whoa. Majestic. Just absolutely stunning.
As you instructed. Jinhsi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Zhinzhou's future to you and its people.
Onwards.
Yep, leave this domain.
Jinhsi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Zhinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you.
Thank you.
One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Ask about your past.
I am Jue the Sentinel.
Everything about Jinhsi has been stored in my mind.
You are my arbiter, and my former
I knew
master.
it. I said it during the battle. So we are the Master of Jue. Former
In my
Master.
old days, I stood by your side as you established Zhinzhou City.
Okay.
You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity.
So we were the original creators of the Zhinzhou city. So why did I lose my memories?
This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you.
Thank you, Randeep. Appreciate it. Let me know if you would like to see more gameplays of other games as well. Begs your pardon, for all it's all knowing, all my knowledge came from you. So if we don't know, it don't know.
Prepared to answer any inquiries you may
Ask
have.
about the choice and the access.
In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. You said you planned to participate in history.
To make choices
To make
and witness
choices
the development
and
of
witness the
civilization.
One had previously requested for permission to transfer the temporal mandate to Jinhsi, as that is how one is designed to function. Every ounce of my existence, from life to death, and even the passing on of power, is subject to your approval.
Okay.
One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Jinhsi's condition.
Since Jinhsi has
The temporal
inherited
Jinhsi
my
is no
power,
longer under threat.
Jinhsi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership.
From this day forth, one shall only offer
From
aid
this
when it is
day
truly
forth,
needed. Why didn't you
one
tell
shall
Jinhsi about
only-
it earlier?
This situation
But the
has
number
been
of variables
analyzed
made
before,
reaching a safe
but
conclusion
the number
impossible.
to accomplish a goal, Jinhsi must possess both strength and confidence. Today was not the ideal moment
But the
for our
Frexodus has
destined battle to
remarkably
unfold.
escalated its arrival.
One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
I have no interest in Zhongsheng, so I have no other questions.
Your tacit mark. There is something unusual.
Abby, wake up! Someone is asking about you.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Zhinzhou before.
Well, about the sentinel I was looking for.
Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference.
Do you know what it is?
This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally.
Then who else can answer my question?
Lord Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores?
Yep, I know those people. Camellia,
Black Shores
Alto,
is the starting
Encore.
point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island.
The Black Shores. So I think next country might be Black Shores?
Worry not. The Wuthering Waves ebb and flow.
Name drop.
They shall send you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lord Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
I thought I was exiting.
Onwards.
Return to Hongzheng.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's
Then suddenly
light,
they
high
vanish,
above the clouds
revealing a
and
distant
snow.
blue sky.
And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens.
Jinhsi.
With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season. This maiden was none other than the dead
Now
infant,
reborn as
now
the magistrate
reborn as the magistrate of
Zhinzhou.
Jinhsou. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For only through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
Proloa.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal.
Her accent. I like it.
We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that Rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we?
Yep.
It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
And with that, Act 7 is complete. Well, if I were to provide my takeaways from the entire quest, it was awesome. Everything from the lore to the GOA's animation, the majestic appearance, the combat, all was STR.
May I pray for anything
And
specific for you?
yep,
It would be my
it was
honor.
great, it was awesome. So if you guys like what you saw, subscribe to the channel and see more gameplay and related content to Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. And if you guys have any other thoughts regarding this or would like to provide some suggestions, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below as well. So until the next video or the next time, have a great time. Bye bye.